Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody, favorite baby daddy, voice of the street, man. And today we in these YouTube streets, man. We gonna be talking about Shannon Sharpe and the woman who's accusing him of you know what, y'all. And if you ask me, well, let's hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel, man, and let's jump right into this here, y'all. Now look, before I get started, let me just say this. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 devices in here. And I'm going to have to start naming these motherfuckers because they just starting to do too much. You know what I mean? I find myself last night arguing with these goddamn computers, y'all. Have this ever happened to y'all? I asked Google a question. I'm talking to Google on my damn telephone. And the goddamn computer answered. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm not even talking to you. See, it just did it again. This one just doing it now. This is a new device. Man, if you don't stop, now, technically all they name is G. Because they get fucking up right now, y'all. I'm like, hey, I'm talking to the phone. You shut the fuck up until I'm talking to you. But that lets you know right there, y'all, your devices is listening all the time. And you'll say, yes, from you know they listening. No, I thought they was listening when you turn the microphone on and ask them a question. I got this page on something else. And when I say the G word, this motherfucker start talking. I'm talking to the phone. The phone don't do that when I'm talking to the computer. The phone don't answer for, you know what I mean? This shit like drove me crazy last night. I'm like, shut up. I'm not talking to you. I'm arguing with these damn computers like they real people. I'm like, I didn't even know your name until I signed in. So, how the fuck I know you got the name? Look, y'all better leave me the hell alone, y'all. Now, let's go right here into this here Shannon Sharpe situation, y'all. If y'all don't see this as a shakedown, y'all, I swear to God. First of all, we talking about the same lawyer that just tried to sue Jay-Z. See, what they do, y'all, this is what we call a smear campaign, y'all. He get the name all over the media, right? Drop this big lawsuit accusing this man of this. And the timing couldn't have been more perfect of y'all because Shannon Sharpe is about to sign a new contract for his podcast series, y'all. Shay, right? Shay, right? He finna sign a new contract for $100 million. And now here come this bitch here with Tony Buzbee, the creep. And if you want to know why they filed it in Nevada, y'all, that's the only place he could practice fucking law at. It's his ass. Remember, he was up here in New York trying to sue and they found out his shit wasn't legit. That's why the case is in Nevada, y'all. If you asking yourself, somebody else asked that. Like they didn't know. I figured it out 2 minutes of just watching a few things. And I'm like, this woman here is crazy. And listen at this here, y'all. Now, this is one thing the news had to say.
Shannon Sharpe facing a $50 million lawsuit from right here in Clark County. This is from a woman who says that he raped her multiple times throughout their consensual relationship that went on a couple of years. There's a 13-page complaint. She's only identified as Jane Doe, but she says that this was a rocky consensual relationship, no doubt. She claims that they met in Los Angeles at a gym, and then it does not go in depth about why this is being filed here in Clark County. But she says that she was just 19 when he asked her to sign a non-disclosure agreement. She refused to do so. He apparently dropped it. But incidentally, he is in negotiations right now, Shannon Sharpe, for a $100 million deal with his podcast and shows associated with that very popular one, Club Shay Shay. Hasn't signed on the dotted line, but now is contending with this $50 million lawsuit. We'll continue to give you updates.
He can't sign until he get this cleared up, right? That's crazy. All it is an allegation, y'all. You hear me? All it is an allegation. And now he can't really sign because they gonna be like, man, you got to clean that up first, man. He's still gonna get to sign it, but guess what? This is a shakedown, y'all, because to make her go away, they gonna have to throw her some bread. Watch they dismiss this case, and I ain't talking about going to trial. You know, I ain't talking about going to trial. He go settle this lawsuit. You know what I mean? He go settle it real quick. Like, look, I'm gonna give you $10 million. You go play, and I guarantee you, y'all, this is a white girl. Let me just say this, because all the things she said, she accused him of the R word, taking advantage of. How can a man take advantage of you if y'all in a relationship? Now, I'm pretty sure some of y'all can come up with some scenarios, but if you were so scared of this man, ladies, and let me tell you this, if you so scared of a man, why do you keep going back? You going back because you liked it. And peep this, y'all, she was cool and quiet and did everything. She was a yes girl. I'm assuming she's a white girl, y'all. She was a yes woman all the time until she found out he fucked somebody and it leaked out on Instagram, right? Then she get bitter, probably cry and talk to some people. Girl, you know what? You ought to sue him. Sue him? Why should I sue him? Girl, look. She got a recording, y'all, of her and him talking on the phone. He didn't sound aggressive, y'all. She called him after they had been arguing probably or stopped talking for a while. She called him. He like, yeah, what's up? What's going on? He like, nothing. What's up? I'm not going to say anything because you're just going to jump down my throat and argue with me and all that, you know. And he like, I ain't going to do you like that. Ooh. There you go trying to manipulate me. Bitch, if you say that word one more time, I'll choke the hell out of you. That's what he said. And he didn't sound, and he said, yeah, I ain't finna trip. You just trying to be a thorn in my side right now. You know, it is what it is. She's like, what does that mean? That come from when you fucking with people in different races. They don't understand the lingo. It is what it is. It mean what it say. Okay, it is what it is, bitch. You go do what you go do. I can't change that. So what it is what it is. What you mean you don't understand that? He said it is what it is. It's a problem with you. Let me let you hear the statement he had to put out, y'all, because of her ass. Because he got this big lawsuit on him. And, you know, he...
Like...
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Buzbee, who is targeting Jay-Z. Tony Buzbee targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Buzbee want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans. To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues.
Okay, now let y'all hear her little recording that she got, that she called like a bombshell. It's just a recorded phone call.
I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. It is what it is.
what? What does that even mean?
Nothing, Gabby. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you.
She's so scared, but she calling him. It sound like he threatening her.
Well, like,
She don't know what to say because she
I
fucking.
don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me.
You know, now I know it happened and people could do this, but what type of bitch? And don't y'all jump down my throat like everybody records a goddamn phone call. Technically, ain't that illegal, y'all? That's like wiretapping. But they said, no, it's not wiretapping because your device recorded it. Well, break that damn phone. So she called him. Obviously, he's older than her, y'all. Yeah, he can control her because she seemed like a yes woman. Now, I ain't saying all that's right. But you seem to be pursuing him because you said, anything I say, you just go hang up on me. He trying to hang up on you, sweetheart, because he tired of your ass. He done with you. But you don't want to get the message. You's a bitter woman, and now you done put this other hunky into it that goddamn it soothes people, and that's what you trying to do. You trying to hurt them, and let me tell y'all, you guys something. You got some black women that ain't shit too, but you got some white women that ain't shit also. They go sue your ass and take you to court. The black women go bust out your car windows, maybe take your credit card, try to spend it up. I ain't seen all that extra shit, you know. Black women get out of order too, just like white women. But white women, come on, man. Look, girl, you know this man wasn't that bad to you. You liked the attention you got. You liked the fact you had an older man. He got money. You was fascinated by the big ass house he had. All that, and then it's just like any other relationship. What goes up comes down. Hey, okay, y'all relationship has run its course. Leave. That's your fault, Shannon Sharpe. When she said she wasn't going to sign that non-disclosure agreement, you should have stopped fucking with her then, you big-head ass motherfucker. You act like you didn't see the signs. She didn't want to sign that. If a woman don't plan to do you no harm, she would say, oh yeah, I know you're a celebrity here. Now I got something for you to sign. You better not do me no harm or nothing like that either. And he'd be like, oh, I'll sign that. And guess what? I bet he kicking himself in the ass right now like, damn, I should have signed. I should have, damn. If you got any paperwork, this is what the lawyers tell the celebrities. Hey, when you're dealing with somebody, you got to have them sign non-disclosure paperwork. Otherwise, anything that happens in a relationship that goes bad, they can use it against you. Look what she using, y'all. A simple phone call that she called him. If he's manipulating you, lady, why are you calling him? If he had called you and said, baby, I'm sorry. You know, I just want to make things right. Then you could say, there you go manipulating me. How is he manipulating you when you called him? Sound like he in the car going somewhere. And he just as calm. You gonna hang up on me? I ain't gonna hang up on you. I digress. He's in a space where I ain't even finna argue with you. Maybe the conversation sound a little different after the liquor. Yeah. I'm pretty sure after Club Shay and he been talking to goddamn it, what's the boy? Any of the people he didn't talk to. Let's just say after the show. You know. I was thinking about the little short comedian. I can't believe I got his name. Goddamn. But anyway. What's the one just had the big shit? Oh my God, I can't believe his name ain't popping out. Little Money Mike, y'all. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. But anyway, after he had a conversation with him, I'm pretty sure he was wild when he got off. You gonna meet me at the house? I'm not coming. Bitch, if you ain't at my house in 15 minutes, I'm gonna kick your ass when I see you. Fuck you talking about? You done called me 50 times while I was on the air. Now you talking about you ain't coming. You better have your ass at the house in 20 minutes, bitch. fuck you think you talking to? Been calling me all motherfucking day. Now I'm off work. You talking about you ain't coming? Who you think you talking to? Yeah, you might get a conversation like that when he a little intoxicated. But you wanted to stand on something, you shouldn't have been there. You shouldn't have been there. You been calling a motherfucker all day, and you know he at work. First of all, you should have respected the fact he at work. Okay, when he get off and he talking crazy and you don't want to deal with him, then don't deal with him. Period. Don't deal with him. Wait till that nigga go to sleep and get up in the morning. He a little sober when he drinking his coffee. That's when you call that motherfucker. You all right this morning? Yeah, I'm all right. How'd your interview go? You got to find some safe space for yourself. You stop going in toxic places when a person is leaning a little bit and trying to argue with him when he in that type of mode. He feeling himself, all his accomplishment. And here you is, you 19, you ain't got no accomplishment yet. Your only accomplishment is fucking with him. And you trying to tell him something? Yeah, he probably shitting on you a little bit. I ain't saying that's all right. I'm just saying you got to do something to build yourself up. Stop fucking with him when he like that. Stop fucking with him when he like that. But him taking advantage of you and raping you, all that extra shit, that's a little reach, ain't it? You know, if you in a consensual relationship with a person, how can he take it? He might have got aggressive. Y'all in a relationship. Sex might have been different when he's intoxicated. Y'all in a relationship though. But how? If it was that, why you didn't call the police? What Tony Buzbee? Why the fuck? Stop calling that motherfucker. Call the police. If he really did that to you, where your police report at? Did you call him? No, but you called Tony Buzbee. You know why? This is the same man, for people who don't recognize the name. This is the same man who had the little 13-year-old girl come out the woodworks and try to sue Jay-Z. Jay-Z dropped the bomb right back on him, and they thought they was going to scare Jay-Z. Jay-Z stood down on that, y'all, and guess what? He went away. I'm pretty sure they gave her a little something. Look, we tired of this. You dragging his name through the mud. Stop playing. I'm not selling that court. I'm not selling with you. Now, we will give you something, but it ain't going to be on record or nothing. That suitcase that's at your house, you can get that. That's it. I ain't going on record saying I'm giving you nothing. Ain't no settlement, no nothing. Because a settlement is you might agree to pay the money, but you ain't admitting no guilt. You just like, I want to settle it. It's out of court. That means that's something you and your lawyers can come up with, and y'all trying to make this just go away. No, Jay-Z didn't do it like that. This will be under the table somewhere. And for the white guy to go away too, I'm pretty sure the lawyers got together and they sat in that office and talk about it. Okay, well, he willing to give up $1 million. And they say, he could go on record. No, he's not. Well, what about the $1 million? What $1 million? Oh, it's like that. Yeah, it's like that. And you got that briefcase there with the lawyer and her. Hey, lady, stop talking through him. You want this case? Yeah, but take it and leave. And now the lawyer got to say, no, hey girl, don't leave yet. Wait, because you got to pay me my fee. Come back here, sit down. You can leave. Jay-Z lawyer, you leave. And when Jay-Z lawyer leave, all right, split that up here. So, give me my 10%, whatever the situation may be. That's all they trying to do is recreate that same moment again. Like he said, it's a shakedown. I can't believe the world don't see this. I can't believe. But look, the whole world, y'all, have become a media sensation. Everybody is doing content. You got YouTubers, you got the regular news, you got freelance photographers. Everybody is eating off of bad news, y'all. everybody. And guess what? This is the newest bad news. That's all it is. But y'all don't realize y'all damaging people's lives because Shannon Sharpe could have done without this. Now that $100 million contract they were just offering him, it might turn to 80, y'all. Might even drop to 60. And he go out to say, hey, wait a minute. The bitch want 50. What you mean? No, I don't need 100 now. I need 150 million. Shannon, you got to go back in the office and say, hey, my fee just went up. Why? Because this bitch trying to get at me for for 50 million. So I need 150 million on the table now. Well, what about the false allegations, or what about that? We'll make that go away, but I'm going to sign, and I need some security that y'all ain't going to pull out. That's what you do. You got to turn the tables on these people. Use that negative publicity to help you. Use it to help you. Period. Use it to help you. That's crazy, man, because these guys, they don't be expecting. It just comes out the blue. But if Shannon Sharpe, you was having problems already and you was arguing with this little girl, you could have seen it coming. First of all, your grown ass shouldn't have been looking at no woman that young no way, and you in the gym working out. And he hit her with that spark shit, that red shit. What he said, this here had your whole body, goddamn it, hard. Yeah. You turned his mind even hard. He thinking like a dick now. Ain't that something, y'all? Ain't that something? Anyway, man, it's your boy G Shrimp, everybody, Faith Baby Daddy. Go to the street. I'm going to plant you now, dig you later. I'm out of here.